Hello America, why is sexual health important to you? Today we're going to be talking about birth control with the amazing Dr. Kim from Ethnic Clinic. I love her, I just love her, and I learned so much by listening to her, so I hope you guys can learn it too. You know, Chin community is a very close-knit community and we never ever talk about sexual health. My parents believe that if they talk about this openly, it's gonna lead us or make us think that we can have a boyfriend or girlfriend. Having boyfriend, girlfriend, or relationship is gonna lead to sex. Sex lead to pregnancy. I have a friend who we were talking, and she got pregnant around 16. All of a sudden, the topic of how she never heard of birth control or like condom. I was like, wow, and she's a girl from our community, Chin community, so it really showed that many people do not know about this. That's why we need to talk more about it openly in a healthy and open-minded way. Today we'll be doing a fish bowl with Dr. Kim, Dr. Esther Kim. I have some bowl and fish here. So, and we're gonna do some myth. There is only one kind of birth control. Is that true, Dr. Kim?
Lily and Faiz, what do you guys think? How many kinds are out there?
I would say there's not only one. I'm pretty sure there's more than just one.
I know you can take a pill and there's a shot, so I guess there's more than one.
Okay, yeah, good ideas. So first of all, there are many types of birth control. So both of you are right. You guys probably have heard of condoms, which is a barrier protection. Of all the birth control options, condoms are the only form of birth control that can help prevent what we call sexually transmitted infections. You may have heard of birth control pills, which are pills that you have to take at the same time every day. There's also the Depo-Provera shot, which is a shot you come to the clinic to get every 3 months. There's also this type of birth control called long-acting reversible contraception, which are either an implant that goes into your arm and stays there for 3 years, or an intrauterine device, IUD for short, that goes into your uterus and can stay there for 3, 5, and 10 years. Always ask your doctor any questions you have about birth control. I love it when my patients, especially young people, ask me questions about their health.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do another fish bowl. You must be 18 years old to get birth control. Is that true, Dr. Kim?
What do you guys think, Lily and Faiz? What's the age cutoff?
I know a few people who are on birth control and they're younger than 18.
Yeah, you guys are very right on. In Georgia, our state, there is no limit for birth control. This law may vary state by state. So if you don't know the law in your state, go ahead and go online and search for that. You can get birth control and other sexual health services, like testing for the sexually transmitted infections, without your parents' permission or knowledge. We do our very best to keep your information private. If you're insured by Medicaid, such as Amerigroup, AmeriHealth, your parents will not be notified of your visit to the clinic. However, if you have private insurance like Aetna or Blue Cross, your insurance will send a notice to your parents that is called an explanation of benefit that tells them that you were seen in a clinic. It will come in the mail. If you have private insurance and need to get confidential care and don't want this notice to be sent to your home, we can help you go to another clinic where you can be seen without the letter being sent to your house. I will also add that I encourage young people to try to talk to their parents first about birth control. Although it can be a little awkward and difficult to discuss that topic with your parents.
Especially for my community, it's very hard because birth control for us is no sex. So if you talk about birth control, it's a little bit taboo. So we're gonna do another fish bowl. This is gonna be the last one. So you can tell when someone is on birth control.
I would not be able to tell if I just look at a person saying, "Hell, I know that they're on birth control," unless they mention and and they're open about it.
But a lot of people say because of their birth control they got fat.
No, those are good ideas. So regarding this myth, you cannot tell people if they're on birth control unless they tell you, like Faiz was saying. We should respect a person's privacy, meaning it's every person's own choice to make.
Today we learned a lot about birth control, and I learned a lot personally. So if you want to learn more or how to support someone who wants birth control, check out the link below and you will be able to have more access. And thank you all.
So I hope this video can teach you how to take birth control, how to use different protection that you know. You don't need a man or a boyfriend to achieve your dream or to get where you want to be. Do what you have to do to be the best in your life. Thank you.
Yes, Eddie, and to all of you, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and comment down below what you guys think on our YouTube or anywhere you can see our video. Peace out.